Hello and welcome. My name is Lisa. Welcome to my channel. If you've been here before, welcome back. So today I am out sitting at the park and I'm sitting in my car where it's quiet so I can do my video. But in today's video I will be discussing just having discernment when you have been through a divorce or a breakup, and being able to not let the emotion of loneliness cause us to pick the wrong person and to go against our better judgment when choosing somebody to just give our time to. So what sparked this video is, you see in the title, is the situation with Miss Shirley Strawberry, who is co-host to Steve Harvey, and the issues that she's having with the guy that she chose to marry. Now I know Steve Harvey, and he has nothing to do with this situation, but his name is in it because she's his co-host. But what I was gonna say is, I know that Steve Harvey does not really care for bloggers or vloggers, and for him rightfully so, because of all the things that are said about him that negatively impacts his life. So I can understand where he's coming from with that. But what he doesn't, I guess, discuss or maybe not know is that not all bloggers or vloggers are here just to gossip about celebrities. But sometimes, being that people are celebrities and well known, it helps for regular people like you and me to learn from their example, because it's such a big thing and in the public eye, and they can offer lessons to those of us who are not as high up in the limelight as they are. So and I say that because just on the off chance that Steve happens to see this video, I am a fan of Steve. I've watched many of his motivational stuff, and it honestly has helped me. So no disrespect to Steve with anything that is said, or Shirley Strawberry. No disrespect to any of them, but this is a situation that we can learn from. So like I said before, the purpose of this video is to make sure that we exercise our better judgment when we're choosing a mate. So with Shirley's story, it's so much to unpack that it's kind of hard to gather the information and deliver it in a succinct way, because it's a whole lot that's going on with her situation. And I feel for her. I really do. But if I feel like if she had taken more time to to research the person that she was marrying, she could have saved herself a lot of grief. With that being said, the information that I'm delivering on this video, I'm getting it from a few other channels that I will link in the description. You can go back and watch the videos as I reference them. But the channels are phone calls from jail. So this channel has exercised a right to receive information or something like that. So that channel is about phone calls that people in jail are engaged in that are recorded, and it's known that they're recorded because it's said on the line when you answer the call that this call is subject to recording. So this channel purchases phone calls from prison and they put them on the internet. So they happen to do that with Shirley and Ernesto's which is Shirley's, the man that Shirley had been married to for 8 years. His name is Ernest Williams. So phone calls from jail, purchased their phone calls, and they're out here on the internet. Another channel that I have been following regarding this story is Real Talk Bougie and Chronicles something. I can't remember. I will put the links in the description because they have done a whole lot of research and they're reporting on the research that they have done. And who else? Pam Esquire. She is an attorney who is following the legal case against Ernest Williams. So she reports on that. She does her she reports her findings after she has done fact checking and all of that. So with all of that out of the way, let's get to what I'm trying to talk about on today's video. So Shirley and Ernest were married in 2015. Okay, so Ernest right now has charges against him, including charges of theft by fraud, theft by, I don't even know. So this is what he's done. He allegedly has done everything alleged, because I'm not trying to get in trouble out here on these YouTube streets. So alleged. He allegedly has done things like, and some words you can't say on YouTube. So I'll just say another word and you kind of got to figure it out. So he has been charged for such crimes as grape, child having photos of children of a child on his computer that's not appropriate, theft by fraud, theft by promising things from clients and not delivering those things, and up to like $1 million worth of that type of fraud. So anyway, in Shirley's trying to stand by her man, she has lost her house, she's lost a car, she's lost a lot of things. She has gone through public embarrassment because the phone calls between her and Ernest have been placed on the internet, and people are perceiving her as naive and saying that she should have known better and all of that kind of stuff. So if you want to follow that story, because I have been following it, because and following it to a fault, to where I'm just like, what's going on now? It's a movie, honestly, because it's a whole lot, and it's just incredible how much this guy has done. Well, fast forward to maybe 2 days ago or so, one of the channels that I've been following have found that Ernest was previously married, and his divorce was not final until after he married Shirley. So when it's all said and done, it's probably will come out that Shirley's marriage may not even be legal. I don't know, but it's been shown that he was married to a lady named Martha, I think in California, but I could be wrong about that. And he and Martha did not get a divorce until 2021. So Ernest married Shirley in 2015, and I think that's a cause to be in trouble too, because I know that bigamy is a crime. So alleged. Just keep in mind, everything I'm saying is alleged. You can go research and do whatever you want to find out this information. But all of this stuff has sparked this video. And in this video, my main message, the point that I want you to get from this video is, I know that sometimes when you've been in a relationship for a very long time and it ends, we can sometimes get lonely. You know, I get lonely sometimes too. But I was lonely when I was married, so that's neither here nor there. But anyway, sometimes we get lonely, and that clouds our decision making skills. So we sometimes will just fall for someone who we probably know should not be in our company. Because with Shirley and Ernest, the two of them don't even seem like a match. They seem mismatched. She's, like, in my opinion, prim and proper and elegant, and he is not. If you listen to his conversations that he has with her, you know, she's just on a whole different intellectual level than he is, and this is just my opinion. So sometimes loneliness, and I'm not saying Shirley was lonely and that's why she chose this man. I don't know why she chose him. But what I'm getting from that is, don't let loneliness, the spirit of loneliness, or the spirit of just wanting to have somebody, push you into a relationship with somebody new that you haven't vetted. You need to fact check these people. You need to, I know I will fact check them if I ever get involved with anybody else, and I probably will at some point. I'm not now. I'm gonna check if you've been married. I'm gonna check if you are now divorced. I'm gonna check all those things, because even though things can still happen if you do all of that fact checking, I'm gonna know that I did everything that I could to protect myself and my name. Because at this point, Shirley's name has been through the mud with this man. This man, if you look at Married to Medicine, I don't know what season it was, the guys on Married to Medicine went to a barbershop that was open 24 hours, a 24-hour barbershop. Turns out he was the owner of this barbershop. So the barbershop allegedly was a front to something more, where they were selling more than just haircuts. But anyway, on an episode of Married to Medicine, one of the guys on Married to Medicine had a birthday, and they ventured out to this barbershop where you get entertainment from ladies as well, like dancing or whatever. But it turns out they was allegedly selling female services at this barber shop. And you know, so there's Mr. Ernest has charges for rape, fraud, I don't know, possibly bigamy now. That's not been said, but in the last couple of days, that's what we found out. He was married and not divorced when he got married again. Something to do, I don't know if it's cruelty, but something to do with animals. And from what I've heard, like, sometimes the people that worked at the barbershop and the animals entertained together. So you have to search and find out what I'm talking about with that, because I don't want to be saying that like on the internet. But just be careful. be careful when you check in, when you are choosing somebody to spend your time with, especially to get married to, because you can by default, especially if you're somebody like me who's trying to grow in business, be careful who you connect yourself to, because they can ruin everything that you've worked for. So that's my message for today. Just be careful out here when you are in the dating world, because people are not always who they seem to be, and we need to do our due diligence to find out who these people are that we are connecting ourselves with. And for Shirley Strawberry, I wish her the best. I hope that she can just get this thing annulled, since he was already married on their wedding date. Good luck to Steve, because his name is in this and he's got a huge platform, and hopefully this doesn't affect him negatively, because he's got his own issues to deal with. And like I said, I am a Steve Harvey fan. I follow him. I listen to his motivational stuff, and he has honestly helped me in times where I'm feeling discouraged about stuff. So I don't want to drag him. I don't want to drag his name. I don't want to drag him through the mud, regardless to what's going on with him, because I don't know what's going on truly with him. The only reason that I have information about Shirley is because her husband is in jail, and it's public information now. But just be careful when out here in a dating world. So that's my video for today. My name is Lisa. If you like my content, please like this video. That way it is pushed out to more people, because when YouTube sees, oh, people are liking this video, they allow more people to see it. So this is a message I think that other people need, aside from the messiness of the situation that I'm talking about. It is a lesson to be learned for not just women, for men, for anybody. Don't tether yourself to somebody until you have fact checked the things that they're telling you, until you've done your due diligence to make sure that they are who they say they are. So that's my video for today. If you like I said, like the video, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think. And the channels that I have been following that's given all this information, I will link it below, because they have done a lot of research. They've put a lot of time and effort into this story. And yeah, so go just subscribe, and check their channels out. I will link them all below. So y'all have a awesome day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.